Please don't kill boy.
Uh-oh.
Please don't kill boy.
Uh-oh.
Please don't kill boy! Please don't kill my boy! Oh, this sucks. I hate this game! I was in perfect health!
Yeah.
This is deceit. This is so deceitful, I'm gonna go to the right. No, I'm gonna follow the right wall, not the left wall. Look at how deceitful I'm being.
Opposite. It's opposite cavern. Opposite dungeon.
That's what deceit means, if you don't know what words mean. Oh, that was an easy battle. Okay, I remember this room. I think there's, like, multiple ways you can get to it, clearly. Okay. The powerest of bottoms. Smash Dragon. Exactly. He has strength 49, yo. Well, we made it through whatever the hell that room was.
He's also super intelligent, which
yes.
I don't know how that factors in, but
I don't. It doesn't particularly. Just because he's the smartest being who's ever lived, you know, that doesn't affect his sexual desires at all. It's just they're totally unrelated things.
They're on different dimensions.
He can appreciate his experiences with NSA elves in a way that you and I can't even fathom. Like he has an understanding of that beyond our reckoning.
I see.
This is so stupid. Only the best characters in in Ultima IV. Now
another one?
Yeah, it's gotta. This can't be like one that we already fondled.
No. You would think, because otherwise you could just max out all of your stats.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bit confused. So you're on 28 and 36. I'm just trying to decide like who should.
The problem is, I think this can be any of the three, and it seems like it's random.
I mean, as well as incredible strength and intelligence, boy does need incredible dexterity to be a boy for NSA.
I mean, you can try to give it to boy and hope it gives him dexterity.
I don't. So, do you think it's random just based on your guess, or do you think it's random based on some evidence?
Well, I don't know if it's random per se. I think it's just that you don't know which one this is.
Oh yeah. Sorry, just coughing up a storm. I'm not going to.
And you're certainly not going to be reloading just to.
Yeah. I'm going to give this to Shimino. It was intelligence. Good thing I gave that to Shimino instead of boy.
Do another. Oh, did you just do a rest?
No.
No, you didn't do a camp. Do a camp.
Shimino's at 2-6. Oh, that's right. I forgot when you fondle balls, it hurts you.
That damages them. Yeah. And it's always. I think it's always worth it to rest more. So
yeah. I should be resting
so
more
that you can use your food.
Exactly. I should be resting every 4 food, regardless.
Yeah, as long as you don't have max HP. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
I think this one was strength.
They have all been either strength or intelligence, so one way or another, it's not going to our boy.
I think this one was a strength one.
It was intelligence. Nope. You're a liar.
It was an intelligence one. I'm a liar.
Who should fondle these balls? The thing is, our boy, although he is the strongest being who's ever lived, he still has 1 fewer strength point than he could have.
Well, give it to boy and see if it's strength. Maybe it's dexterity. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Maybe it'll be intelligence.
Maybe it's intelligence and you'll get unlucky.
We just had two intelligences in a row, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
3 intelligences in a row. Intelligentsia.
3 intelligentsia in a row. I hate this cave, but I would hate it a lot more if we were playing one of the versions with pseudo 3D, so yeah. I guess count your blessings, or I should count my blessings or something.
This is the mapping program that you made for pseudo 3D implemented into the game.
Yes. Otherwise known as just a game with non-shitty
a 2D map.
Just a better video game. 3D is fine, just not that horrible pseudo 3D. I don't mind games with like proper actual 3D.
I mean, to be fair, like if you want to talk about, realism, you're not playing these kind of video games in the first place. But from a I'm exploring a dungeon's perspective, top-down is not how you would see the world.
So, I mean, that's abundantly true, but, let me make this, comparative point. So, racing games almost always have a, driver's seat view, as well as, an over-the-car view and that kind of thing. Yeah. And the driver's seat view is not, by any stretch of the imagination, the most realistic view, because in a monitor, you just don't have enough peripheral vision. So the, over-the-car, behind-the-car view actually gives you a more realistic view, even though it is not what the actual human being would be, because because of the field of view. And there's a similar...
on top of that, the especially the older games, there's just not enough, because of the memory limits, every wall looks exactly the same. There's not
exactly.
In reality, there's differences as you walk along a path or a
and
hallway.
So all of that kind of context. I just darked myself because I'm an idiot.
So you're saying that the top-down is sort of covering for all of that kind of context.
So I mean, it is providing a different kind of context, but it is the amount of context is more realistic. Particularly, so I mean, as you say, all the walls are identical, which is silly enough, but the physical motion through degrees of movement other than 90 degrees, it gives you an understanding of the world around you that you can't really, I can never apply my, spatial sense to that kind of game.
Yeah, if you were given a snapshot of a hallway in one of these kind of games in the pseudo 3D style, and then another snapshot of another hallway, and you're like, I can't tell the difference between these two, but if you're given the same 2 snapshots in real life of 2 different, halls or whatever, you'd be like, oh, that's different than that, because of that smudge on the wall or what have you.
Speclad also points out, quite correctly, that the top-down perspective is the more realistic one if you're very tall.
Very tall, yes.
Waiting for $3.99. Everybody being asleep. Occasionally we get to actually attack,
Like
this is
dead.
Extremely bad. Like dead, for example.
Yep. I was going to suggest running away from these guys, but too late now.
It's never too late to run away. I forgot that as well as sleep, they also have a fairly powerful attack.
If there was only one of them, it would be different, but 4 of them is... probably too many.
Well, Hana might be dead too.
Yep.
This is fine.
Almost worth reloading.
This is fine. Great. Okay. Oh, great, perfect.
Yeah. This is
flawless victory. I don't see any way that this could end without success. The chance of success is 100%. The chance of failure is 0%. We are doomed to succeed, actually, is what I would say.
Yeah.
We couldn't fail if we wanted to. Get out of my way, fat ass. There we go. Well, bye. Cool. And still one food away from resting again. Neat. I'll enjoy dying to these. Yeah, I remember this room too.
Because as soon as you step on that area on the side, it's going to open up a bridge. 2 bridges. But you can step north, so it's fine.
Only one of us has to survive, right? That's how this game works.
You just need to not be put asleep on that exact spot there. There we go.
Now there's no way we can fail.
Hey, YOLO has pi hit points. And is poisoned.
Not anymore! Well, that was pretty successful.
Not anymore with the pi hit points.
Oh, falling rocks right here, huh? I need to get out of the falling rocks to do anything.
Okay, can you rest? Oh.
I need to get out of the falling rocks to do anything. Okay.
Okay.
Magic.
Poison, cure, and rest.
We're doing great. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine. I see no issues. You're gonna get interrupted in your sleep. You did not. Run away.
I'm just running from all
that.
Even there are many flies. Run for your life. There's flies and a rat this time. Oh no. Oh
yeah, okay.
No.
You are on the lowest level.
I remember this hell. Oh, what happened? That was weird.
I mean, I think the point is you do have to get into that situation, but obviously you want to do that with 4 living characters.
Yes. The Iliad, so with apologies to Homer, because, it has survived for a very long time and reflects a less development in storytelling, but it's really boring. It's very, very long and mostly just and then this guy killed this guy, and then this guy killed this guy, and then this guy killed this guy, and then this guy killed this guy. Hi.
Oh.
We burned the elf corpse. Boy, for NSA Elf is never gonna forgive Hana for that.
Yeah, but the other elf corpse is still fine, so.
And now Hana is dead, so I guess that is adequate recompense.
Sleep, dead, same thing.
I tried to move east and nothing happened. It said slow progress, but made no progress. The longer record time for VHS made it better for time. Okay, so that I don't know about, but I am willing to believe you. I'm not escaping, and I'm a little bit concerned about that.
Try going north instead.
What the hell? Why? Oh, because the corpse is in the way. It's in the lava, but it's still there.
Slow progress because the corpse is providing
it's
obstacle.
A thicker barrier. Yeah, it's an obstacle.
Yes. Not even gonna go investigate. Okay, good.
Boy is not the others. The others don't care if it's an elf.
West blocked.
Yeah, and there's no search here, so that's yep.
No.
He quickly checked. It's not an elf. He's not interested.
Hey, one sleepy guy is dead.
I'm scared.
2 sleep guys dead. 3 sleep guys dead. Ah, ah, ah.
3 deceased. It's a darker version of the count.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a more realistic version of the count, to be fair.
You're talking about realistic
because vampires
for
are real.
a vampire, yes.
Because vampires are totally real, okay? Well, his namesake...
Who is just any count. Who is just any count. His namesake is anyone with the title Count.
Why did I think his full name was Count Dracula? Why did I think that? I didn't actually think that, it just popped into my mind that it was the case, is the thing.
His namesake, anyone with the title Count.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're all at full health. Surely full health is a good thing. Now, the problem is that we still don't know what the hell we're doing. So...
Speclad says 401, sleep unauthorized.
Wow. I'm gonna kill the nerdy demons first.
The nerdy demons, I do remember, aren't particularly threatening.
Yeah, they're the nerdy demons who aren't too bad, and then there's the less nerdy demons who are extremely threatening.
These are the ones playing
Orcs and Orgies.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, exactly. Playing
Orcs
and Orgies.
Playing Orcs and Orgies.
Orcs and Orgies.
Orcs and Orgies is a lot more fun than Dungeons and Dragons, I'm gonna be honest. Now...
Okay, last time I think you went right?
Yeah, from here I went right
that was
simply
the left
because
wall.
I was following the left wall, yeah.
I think you should go left.
I think I should... Oh, that's right, you can't actually step on those, can you? No, those are just walls. Never mind. I don't think I should do what I was about to say I think I should do. Oh, that's right, you also can't search in battles.
No. That's why I said go left.
Yeah.
And then use a Gemerald right away to see what your layout looks like.
Instead of using a Gemerald right away, I'm at least going to get to... Some decision. That's another unavoidable one of those. We are in perfect health, and I can just run away, so... There's only 3 of them. I'm still running away. I don't want to deal with this crap.
Yeah, I would run away.
We still haven't come to a fork in the road. Oh, you're poisoned. How did that happen?
Yeah, I would use a Gemerald. Just because you have them to use, and it's useful to see a lay of the land.
I am sticking to my guns!
Well, and the other reason is that it's much more likely that we miss a secret wall, but the Gemerald will show that.
How interesting. So left, there's one of
an
those like
altar on the
comedy
left.
plungers from like.
I would go there and see if it's if it's the blue, unless it might be blocked in the battle room.
And right is a way down. That doesn't that direction indicate down? Yeah. So there actually are
that does.
More
That's
levels.
a good point. That's a very good point. Maybe they'll both be blocked by blue walls.
Well, also, I'm not convinced that this is... So there's a path left through here, huh?
Now I'm very glad that I mentioned using a Gemerald. What is that? I think we've seen that before.
Seymour, right? That's, or no, that's the one who wants Seymour to feed him. Feed me, Seymour.
It's probably worth checking every tile to see if you can open up the path to the left.
Yeah, there's obviously got to be some way to open up that path. I'm going to check the obviously suspicious chest first.
Well, the chest is just going to be gold. The chest is always gold.
The chest
you just have to step on every tile.
It could be that you need the,
it could be that one of the tiles in the blue, yeah. But it's worth checking, I think.
Now we're having fun. This is definitely what fun is. Yeah, I suspect you need the blue thingy first, so
yeah,
we'll try and go for the downstairs instead.
The downstairs, which is interesting.
I can take 2 of them, right? I can take 2
I would
of
think
them.
So.
Let's rest at 401.
Audrey 2.
We rested at 401. Okay.
I marked it down. Okay. So you got a room that's balls.
I
think last
remember
time
the balls, and we didn't know before that you could go north somehow.
Exactly, and I think you might have just left thinking, well, that's just garbage.
That's just balls.
We didn't explore this room. Exactly.
As excited as Boy got, it was not further progress as far as we could tell. It's probably in the far corner.
The corner of the ball. There it is.
Oh, I didn't even notice
There it is. The corner of the ball. A very normal thing for there to be. Does a football have a corner?
I would say yes. I would also say that if your testicles are shaped like American footballs, you need to talk to a urologist immediately. I mean, they're slightly oblong,
actually,
but not like pointed. That's This is a lot of fun.
This is not... those guys are both strong, and the dragons, I remember, are super strong.
Yes.
So, I don't know what the best... maybe the best strategy is... I don't know.
No, it is not run away. That is not the best strategy.
No, I wasn't going to suggest run away, but did your game freeze? Oh, okay.
No, I paused. It froze when I asked it to.
I was going to suggest maybe the best strategy was to hang out near the beginning of the room, but then if you went back, I think you'd have to fight all the spiders again, so...
I needed to get somewhere where they would at least be out in the open
where
enough
you could,
that I could attack
them.
them all, yeah. This is an annoying battle. Like, just numerically.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Master Dragon knows what I'm talking about.
I hear somebody shoveling snow.
Yay! There's no such thing as snow where I am.
There's no such thing as snow.
Specklad knew what I was talking about.
Nobody's poisoned, are they? No, okay. Okay.
Alright. I guess time to sleep first.
Nope.
Oh, after you do this battle.
It is very much
with
not
a devil.
time to sleep.
The fact that this is like a battle, like a battle hallway really suggests you're going somewhere important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time to sleep.
Huh.
Yes, time to sleep right now.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I'm immediately going to come out of this rest into that battle.
That was wrong.
Oh, I didn't come out of this rest into that battle. That's surprising.
No, of course not. I don't think they can battle diagonally.
No! They definitely...
They can hit you diagonally, but I don't know if they can battle diagonally.
Please don't kill boy.
Uh-oh.
Please don't kill boy.
Uh-oh.
Please don't kill boy! Please don't kill my boy! Oh, this sucks. I hate this game! I was in perfect health!
Yeah. I would at least go and see if you can get the blue stone.
Yeah, I think we still need to persevere here.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be boy who gets the gets the stone. This somehow feels unfamiliar. Is this what we were expecting?
Well, that's because it is. You've never been here before. Yes, this is the down... Remember, there's a downstairs. We weren't expecting a downstairs, but this is the downstairs. So you're going to go to a level 9.
But this is an upstairs.
Is it? Okay. Okay. Well, check the gem now.
Yeah, that's down that way.
I see that. What's that thing in the top right?
That's a fountain, yeah. And the thing to the left is a magic ball to funnel. I guess go north?
Maybe... Yeah, maybe that's not a magic ball.
It is written, only boy can get the stone, says Specklad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, go north. Try going north.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's also a fountain that way. How am I here?
Because that was a secret area to the east. And it's closed off now.
I kind of feel like... So you know what? I kind of feel like just running away, yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
To the northern north, or the north if you don't have much time.
Boy, enemies that can put you to sleep forever.
Yeah. That really felt like it was just a luck of the draw, and boy got, boy did boy get unlucky.
Boy got pounded.
Boy got pounded, and not in the way that boy wants to. Not in the way that boy demands, because he is the strongest and smartest being that ever lived. Boy may get pounded, but only on boy's terms. Oh yeah, boy, search it. You're dead. That doesn't matter. No, he's disabled. He's not dead. No effect. Probably poison cure.
There is the magic ball that we're presuming is a magic ball. You want to go check it and see if it is a magic ball? I know that's a magic ball. 393 is when you can rest.
Counterpoint that.
This enemy.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not worth the magic ball.
Okay, go upstairs then.
You mean downstairs?
Yeah, go downstairs then. Yes, that is what I mean.
Oh.
Okay, we're into this section again.
Yeah.
Once you go in there, it's gonna be one of those rooms.
It's gonna be that. Yeah.
I mean, you can go in, verify, and then just head back out if you don't like it.
Oh, okay, they're just Santa's elves. This is no big deal. Even without our boy, we can kill Santa's elves.